Hi, you guys can hear me now? Yeah, I'm connected and unmute. Now, how about now? Okay, great. Yeah, let me take it further. Thank you. Hello, can anyone please share the PPT?
Yes, sure.
Oh, thanks, finally. Okay, so myself, Sonal Parekh, and today I am here to give a small demo on career after BCA and BSc Computer Science. Can you move to next slide? So first I will give a small introduction of myself. So I have completed BSc Computer Science from the same college, and in 2005 I was working as a part-time lecturer at same college, and 2006 I got my MCA from GLS ICT. After that, like from 6 to 7 I was working as a lecturer at BCAM Science College, and in 2007 I moved to USA, and from 2007 to 2018 I didn't work due to the visa issue and some personal reasons, but from 2018 I started working on remote projects, and 2019 I did some training and certificates. I will dictate these in detail later in this demo. And career wise I joined 2020 at GDIT Albany. So actually GDIT is very good company which handles the government projects only, and there I was working as a front end automation engineer. So basically, I was working on Java Selenium, and in June 2020, I joined UHG, where I was working in Optum, and Optum is the technical department of UHG. And right now, also, I am working as backend automation engineer, and from 19, I will move to the next position, that is DevOps. So I I really want to add over here. I had like 10 years of gap, right? 10 to 11 years. So એ 10 વર્ષના ગેપમાં અપગ્રેડ થવું અને માર્કેટમાં આવું, what I did, that I will tell you. So it will help you to find a good job in future. Can we go to the next slide, please? Okay, so here in this demo agenda will be like a general idea of the career path, where I will let you know what is our like general idea as a student. Next thing I will cover BCA fourth year curriculum, which is really helpful for you. And I would like to add over here like MCA is not the exact extension of BCA or BSc computer. So either you can go for BCA fourth year or MCA. Next thing I want to cover is certificates, which I think really helpful for your career. Next thing I want to discuss after bachelor's, like what you can do after master's, what jobs you can do, and I will give you a real example of myself, what I am doing currently in my job. And last will be questions. So depending on question, we will arrange another session if required. Let's see like how it goes. Can we move to next slide, please? Okay, so here, if you go through all the words, like 8 steps there, right? So I think right now you must be on fourth step. So fourth step is like, how do I do it? Right now, like I think all of you are in final year, right? So after final year, how to make the career either in BCA next year or MCA, MBA, whatever. So first of all, you need to decide how do I do it and what to do, right? So in first step, you need to decide. Next step will be I will try. So if once you decide like whatever you want to do in next year, right? Put your all efforts. એવું નથી કે તમે નથી કરી શકવાના, right? At least try કરો તો એ achieve કરી શકો છો, right? And next step will be I can do it. I can do it means like if you put your efforts, then definitely you will get some outcome. And the last step is success, and success will come to you for sure. This is just general approach which I believe and which I learned from my dad. So I believe that like if you decide something, you will achieve it, right? Even if you get one failure, two failure. Even for me, like I gave 12 interviews in 6 months, only 12 interviews I got. But the day when I got selected, that time I had two offers. So trust me, like you will get success for sure. But for that, you need to put your efforts. Please, if you have any question, then unmute yourself and ask me. Can we move to next slide? Okay. So you might be thinking after BCA મને જોબ તરત જ મળી જશે, રાઈટ? એવું નથી. આ જોબ માટે પણ તમારે 3 ક્રાઇટેરિયા હોય છે. લાઈક આ ડાયાગ્રામમાં તમે જોશો તો લાઈક there are 3 things, like jobs you are qualified for. The second one is jobs that are available and jobs that you want. So suppose આપણે બે સર્કલની વાત કરીએ, like jobs that are available and jobs that you want. તમારી પાસે આ બે જ ક્રાઇટેરિયા હોય અને તમે માર્કેટમાં જાઓ, so trust me, nobody will give you job, right? Because જો તમે qualified જ ના હો, અત્યારે તમે માર્કેટમાં જાઓ તો at least they need 12 plus 4 years. 12 plus 4 years means 12 પછી કોઈ પણ ડિગ્રી પણ 4 years ની હોવી જોઈએ. That is the international requirement. ભલે પછી ગમે તે હોય, BCA હોય, engineering હોય, MCA હોય તો it will be 12 plus 6, right? So like there will be less probability for getting the job. So first of all, we need to concentrate on that light blue circle that says jobs you are qualified for. So first of all, complete your either batch BCA fourth year or go for masters and be qualified for the job. કોઈ પણ કંપનીમાં તમે ક્વોલિફાઈડ ના હો તો રિઝ્યુમ પહેલા તો પિક થશે જ નહીં, right? So from there only it will broke, right? So be sure that you are qualified for that job. Can we go to next slide, please? Okay, here I have covered main topics of BCA fourth year curriculum. First one is version control. So version control is the main thing. Like it is used for software coding tracking. So that means, suppose if I am a developer, right, and if I have committed my code, right, then other people should be able to take that code and enhance it. Or uh, one other approach you can say, like, suppose right now I am working on GitHub, right? So I will have my own repository, and everyone will be able to see that repository, and later on, if something happen in my code, then I will be able to take my old code and enhance it. So that is the main advantage of version control. હવે અત્યારે માર્કેટમાં એવું છે કે તમે જઈને એમ કહેશો કે આઈ નો જાવા લેંગ્વેજ, in that case nobody is going to offer you any job. You need to be aware of few things like version control, basic database handling. So if you see the other topics like web development, design, these are really good topics. Like it is in demand in market right now. Angular JS, like trust me, like so many jobs are available in Angular JS. Next one is automation testing framework, which I already worked on GDI in GDIT, and that is the base tool for front end testing. Next is Python, that is also a good language, and so many jobs are available for Python. RDBMS, that is also really good. Like if you are going for like DBA or any other roles, in that case, RDBMS will help you. Next one is mobile application development. So right now, you might be working on browser, right? But think of the future. After 10 years, mobile automation will be there, and that is for sure. Right? અત્યારે તમે Selenium પર કામ કરો છો, right? But what will be the future? The next thing for mobile is APM. I worked on both. I worked on Selenium. I worked on APM as well. And APM is also a good technology. With that technology, we can handle mobile application. The next one is animation, and after that we can see the Android API. So all it's like, I personally feel that these topics are very well designed, and I would suggest instead of going for MCA 3 years, right? Why not we try for this? So within a yes, anyone, any questions? So within 1 year, we can achieve almost all these technologies. Can we go to next slide, please? Okay, certificates. So these all certificates I have added on my personal experience only. So if you are planning for software development, software developer, in that case, you can go for either OCSJP or OCPJP. Don't worry if you can't remember the name, but these are really good certificates. Certificates are just like a cherry on the top of cake. That means it is just add on to your CV. I can give you one example. Last week, I took 5 interviews, right? And if you start from the beginning, we got like 258 applications for that two position, and out of those only 5 were sorted out. Okay, and I took interview, and out of 5 I have selected 2 candidates. Now the question is whom to select, because both were good candidates. So I decided to check if they did any certificate. And trust me, like, one guy did the quality engineering certificate, and it was ISTQB, which is very famous in India right now. If you are planning for quality engineer, right, in that case you should go for ISTQB certificate. That is one of the best certificate for QE, right? And last year around like 10 lakhs people applied for this certificate, And good thing is we have almost like 20 locations where you can apply for the certificate. If you see the last line, it is like fees is like 4K only, and you can check that website. And yeah, in India, like 20 locations. Can we go to next slide? Yeah, and if you are planning for the DBA role, in that case, you can go for SQL Developer Certified Associate or SQL Developer Certified Professional Certification. Yeah, I have attached that resume over here just for example. This is not real, I copied from Google. So if you notice, this guy didn't mention anything regarding the certificate in the detail, but the right top corner itself is saying ISTQB. So this is how usually we define like whatever certificate we did, and it is really good for you if you are finding a job, right? Many company like prefer certified people. So first of all, decide what field you want to choose, and according to that, choose the certificate. Yes, any questions on certificate? Okay, can we go to next slide, please? Okay, now you might be thinking after bachelor's what to do. Like there are many choices, like it depends on your interest. I personally preferred being a lecturer, and I did that also. So, and after that, I'm in software engineer role now. Yeah, you can do either lecturer or MBA, that is Master of Business Administration. You can do either part time, full time, as per availability. You can go for Master of Computer Applications as well. There also you can go as full time or part time MCA. And few of my friends told me that nowadays Wipro is offering part time MCA program, which is called WILP. Even TCS is offering, that is Ignite program. That is also good. So you can work as well as do the part time MCA. And other private companies are also offering. Even my company is offering part time degree, and even they are paying fees as well. Can we move to next slide, please? Yeah, after MBA, you can go for either of these. Like you can become either HR manager or operation manager, product manager, finance manager, marketing, project man. These are like completely of your choice and interest. So after MBA, you can go for any of these role. It is also a good degree. Can we go for next? Yeah, after MCA, you can go for either software developer, computer system analyst, database administrator, or hardware engineer, web designer, or web developer, project manager, software engineer, or software architect. Okay, here I want to add something on software developer. So nowadays, like in market, you cannot just go and say I am a software developer. Nobody will recognize you as a software developer. You need to be specific, like front end developer or back end. Many types. Like you need to be clear, like where you want to go, right? Can you be go to next slide, please? Yeah, so if you see over here that like there are mainly four categories. First one is front end developer, second is back end, third is full stack, and last one I covered game developer. So what is basically front end developer? Front end is like a person who is handling the visible parts of the application. For example, if you are checking something on Google or Gmail, right? So you will find many things on that, like links, buttons, anything, right? So if you write down code to handle those, then that is called front end developer. And for that, you can use anything like HTML, CSS, any language you can use. And if you are QE, in that case for front end, you can use Selenium. And front end developer can be like on campus or off campus. So what is on campus first of all? I think you might be aware of on campus means company will visit your college, they will take some interview and select few people and hire them as a temporary, and later on if they like their work then they can hire them as full time also. Similarly, backend is like they are handling the database side. That is also like on campus or off campus, on off campus. And next category is full stack developer. What is full stack developer? So full stack means they are handling both. Like suppose there is small application, right? Then what company will do? They will hire a single person who will handle both, like front end and back end. That way this approach came into picture. Just trust me, just for saving their money. That is, that's how this came into picture. That is called full stack developer, and they will work on both. And next one is game developer. So what is game developer? Game developer is like basically nothing like they are developing game, and for that they know, they need to be aware which game is in the trend. For example, suppose someone develop a game, and the age limit suppose 18 plus, and he develops suppose snakes and ladder. So it's not going to work, it will be a total loss, right? So you need to understand what will be in trend. So game developer is also one type of category, and they will choose particular type of developer only for that. Like in casino also they hire game developer, because if you make a single mistake, it will be a big loss to the company. So you need to be very careful being a game developer. Can we go to next? I covered this. More next. Yeah. Suppose consider now you got a job, and here I will cover a real time example. After going to job, like new job, first of all, prove yourself. See, ભીડમાં જવા કરતા તમે એકલા શાઇન થાવ, that will be better, right? So try to come with any innovative ideas which will be a great benefit to the company. Okay, so first of all, think out of the box and prove yourself, right? So I will give you one example. Can we go to next slide? Okay. So when I joined the United Health Group, right? On the second day, my manager gave me this diagram. Sorry, I wipe a few detail because it's company's diagram. But like when I saw this diagram, I was about to faint. આમાંથી મને 10% પણ સમજ ના પડી. He told me that this is our project and you need to work on this, right? So I did my personal R&D, like કોણે design કર્યો અને what was the reason to put these in such a difficult way, like nobody will understand. So what I did, I created my own diagram, and then in reverse KT I did demo. I think you might be aware of reverse KT. જ્યારે તમે કોઈ પણ કંપની જોઈન કરો ને, તો ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ તમને કલીગ્સ કેટી આપશે, રાઈટ? And after 2 weeks there will be a reverse KT session. Reverse KT means you will have to explain whatever you learn from the KT. Okay, so in my reverse KT, I did demo on my personal diagram, which is in the next picture. Can you go to next, please? Yeah, this is the diagram which I designed, and it is now official on the Optum website. So basically, what our project is, we are getting the HIPAA file from the state. US have like 50 states, and I'm lucky like our USG is in all states. So we are taking the HIPAA file right from all states, and from there in Eclipse, I wrote the code to read the HIPAA file first. From there, I will write down the code, and database I have used is like MongoDB, Excel, SQLite. And for code handling, I have used GitHub. If you see that cat type of picture, that is GitHub icon. And final result, I am putting in HTML, and those three people icon, that is for QE, SA, or like team members. And rally is the place where we attend our daily stand up. So this is the simplest diagram. I don't know why they made it so complex. And after designing this, I got so much appreciation and yeah, promotion as well. Because after that, in all demo, they are using this now. So in few weeks at least, try to prove yourself. Can we go to next, please? Yeah, these are my technical skills. Rachna already mentioned. Uh, can we go next? Yeah, I have like I wrote few of the sites which I have used to study, because after having a decade gap, like I did dusting on myself, and I learned like so many new technologies. If you see over here, karate also I learned on like from Google. I found few sites, and from there I learned. I don't want to spend money on these sites, so I found few free courses. So if you see the Selenium links, those are completely free, and you will learn like most of the fundamental things for Selenium over here. And the last one, yeah, no, I wrote it on the top. That is Udemy. That is the best site. If you want to learn anything new, like any new technology, then go to this site. There you will find few like free courses as well as paid. It's not that costly, but I would say it is worth. Once you get a job, you will say like it is really worth. And I think that's it from my side. Can we go to next? Yeah, any questions?
Sonal, I have a question. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. The question is like, is it essential for a student to pursue MCA, or can they complete their 4 year of graduation and go through various certifications?
Yeah, it is really a good idea. Like I noticed that nowadays companies prefer 12 plus 4 degree, right? So if you are going for the BCA fourth year, so technically it is 12 plus 4. And if you do certificate as well, then it will be definitely a cherry on the top cake. So it's a good decision actually.
Second question is, our students are majorly working on web designing and web related, various technologies.
Mhm.
So, like, suppose they want to pursue their career in the field of, web designing or development or developers.
Mhm.
So, what particular track is more in demand nowadays?
Right now, I would suggest your students should go for Selenium and Cucumber. And language-wise, I would suggest Java because from last 3 years, I am working on Java, Selenium, and Cucumber. So that is the base for web.
So you mean Java platform, right?
Yeah, Java platform. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what is like opportunity? What is opportunity for mobile development, mobile app developers?
So right now, if like from my personal experience, I can see like there is like 70% people still using the laptop. 30% users are there which prefer mobile, but mobile I think after 5 or 10 years it might be in demand. But right now, if you know only browser testing or development, that is more than enough.
Yeah, students
Ma'am,
and other faculties can ask questions, please.
ma'am,
Yeah.
અમારે મોબાઈલ એપ્લિકેશન માટે કોઈ એમાં જવું હોય તો કઈ ફિલ્ડ સારી?
મોબાઈલ એપ્લિકેશનમાં તમારે ટેસ્ટર તરીકે જવું હોય ને તો એપીએમ ઇઝ અ ગુડ ટૂલ, યુ કેન ગો ફોર ધેટ.
મેમ ડેવલપર તરીકે એપ ડેવલપર તરીકે જવું હોય?
App developer, I'm not sure about tool because I'm working as a like a quality engineer right now, so I can tell you the testing side, and that is appium.
ઓકે મેમ.
Any questions? So how is last year going? Is going good?
Ma'am,
Yes.
one question is there: how to get placed in good companies, MNC company?
Which company? Can you please repeat your last sentence? Can you please come again?
મેમ એક ક્વેશ્ચન છે, સારી કંપનીમાં પ્લેસ કરવો હોય તો MNC કંપનીમાં જોબ લેવી હોય તો?
See, સારી કંપનીમાં જોબ કરવી હોય ને, first of all complete your 12+4 degree or more, then do some certificate, get some training or something like that, then apply.
हेलो
Hello, yeah.
हेलो
Yeah.
हाँ जी તમારી કંપની કયા ફ્રી સર્ટિફિકેટ કોર્સ ઓફર કરે છે?
મારી કંપની બધા certificate આપે, like they are offering $4,000 every year. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Even if you don't spend, it's your problem. Like that. They always say you can go for any certificate. Manish, right? Pardon?
વેબસાઇટ શેર કરશો?
Yeah, sure. Is Percipio. Percipio.com. I will text you or I will share over here. Any more questions?
ફ્રોમ સ્ટુડન્ટ નો ક્વેશ્ચન મેમ.
Hello, sir. Snehal, sir. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yep. So we are very much thankful to Sonal for giving us very valuable details and lecture and knowledge. And we are sure that morning will be very grateful to, I mean, very much helpful to us, and we must have learned a lot of things in the morning. So I really thank Sonal for giving her very valuable time and join us. And she must be watching the benches where she used to sit once.